Greetings, ladies and gents. Well, if you got a brand new engine, it's always a good idea to make sure that nothing is started up dry, especially if the engine's been sitting around for a while before you initially start it. With pushrod motors that have distributors, actually this is pretty easy. In most cases, the oil pump is driven off the end of the distributor shaft. So, first step is go ahead and take the distributor out. I'm going to take it for granted here you know how to pull a distributor and reinstall a distributor to keep everything in time, so I'm not going to go through all that. I already have an accurate mechanical oil pressure gauge, so all I'm really going to do is relocate the sensor for the dash by using some copper tubing and compression fittings to move it up on top of the engine. This allows me to put the gauge where I can see it as I'm priming the engine, and also makes provisions for a larger pressure sending unit for a future project. Now the next step is I want to disable about everything but the starter. I don't want the fuel pump running, I don't want the injectors firing, I don't want the ignition firing. So the easiest way to do that on a Mustang is disconnect the relay module. In the case of this 95, it's located directly behind the radiator overflow tank. Now I need to make up an adapter to drive the oil pump direct. In the case of the Mustang, it's a 5/16 or 8mm socket that is required, and I'm using a 6-inch and a 3-inch extension for 1/4-inch drive for the socket. On the end of all this is a 1/4-inch adapter to drive the drill. You'll note that I've taped it all up so I can hold it together. The last thing I want to do is have parts coming apart in the engine. Okay, here's how it works. The main trick is to keep pushing down on the drill so everything stays coupled up. If you let up just a little bit like I did here, you can have things start to come apart. You only want to do this for about 10 or 15 seconds before you pull it back out and replace the tape. The oil will saturate the tape and cause it to turn loose. And again, you don't want that tape moving around on the engine either. The other two alternatives are to go ahead and buy the adapter that you can buy for this purpose at the parts stores, or use an old distributor shaft. In my case, I didn't have either. This got my job done, so I'm happy with it. Hope you like the video. Take care. See you later.